I say you're
You're silly.
Hello everyone. How are we doing today? Welcome to the greatest podcast in the world.
I like it.
Yes,
I like
yes,
it.
yes. T, how are you? How are your mental health?
I'm good. It's we talked a little bit briefly, but I'm good. We'll get into it. I'm good.
Good. 'Cause, shit. Hey, this too shall pass.
It could be worse. It
Did
could
it
be
fit
worse.
right there? Yeah.
It,
This too shall pass. No, did that work right there?
it's all right. It's
Okay,
all right.
okay, cool. What's up, Bill and Buffalo Network? Shout out to Bill's Mafia. If you didn't know, you about to know. I'm Mike. That's T. Everywhere we go, we in the place to be. Shot 143, and this is not your average podcast in the 716. You heard the name.
You
Where's that on my
heard
side?
it.
Go Bills. There it
I
is.
like that. I like
You like that?
Yeah, I do.
Hey. Oh,
A
little feedback. I hear you. You know what I'm saying? So nice had to do it twice. I see what you mean.
Okay, all right. So what's up, Mike? How are you?
I'm good, T. A little rain, but I'm cool.
Oh, yeah, got rain?
Yeah, but it don't matter if it's rain or snow, as long as we got that dub up in the air.
Ooh, right, for sure. So let's get into the game. It was pretty stressful, Mike. I have to say, it was a stressful game, Mike.
Yes.
I don't like games like that, but
we know, T.
I get.
We know.
Listen, it shows character. It builds. Listen, this is playoff time. Yeah. So for me, I'll just have to drink more liquor. I guess I don't know. I don't know to calm my nerves.
I don't know if we want to go that route.
No. That doesn't always turn out great when I do that. So
no.
Maybe not a good thing.
Not a good thing. Maybe like a piece of chocolate.
Yeah, something of that magnitude.
Hey,
Kim.
What up, Kim?
Happy holidays, my friend. My friend, happy holidays. Always awesome for you to come through to grace us with your comments. We appreciate it for sure.
Word.
So let's get into this freaking game that almost caused me to have a spasm.
Forget the game. Let's pay close attention to them lights you got around your neck, Miss Festive Betty. You know what I'm saying?
You like it? Woo! Look, they can.
Now.
Wait. You ain't seen nothing yet, Mike.
They blink. Oh hell! Look at that. Come on now. Can you guess which holiday's coming?
Right? You know what it is.
Yes.
You said forget about the game. Let's talk about lights.
Look at them lights.
But yeah, let's get into this game. This game, the first quarter was really, really tight. The game plan was to run on the Buffalo Bills, and they did. They did that. They
one of my favorite running backs, Mostert. Me and him have a love-hate relationship because when he left San Francisco, I really wanted him. We talked about that briefly. Yeah. And I was like, because this dude, you've seen him. I haven't got to talk about it. Yeah, everybody's seen how he played. He a beast, and he was like that in San Francisco. So I feel like, he's a great running back, and any team has a struggle with him. You know what I'm saying? So that's the equal consensus around the league is that he's a problem. Go, Buffalo. What up, Craig?
I didn't think, though, thank you, Craig, for stopping through. I did not think that they were going to be able to run on Buffalo like that because Buffalo has been known to stop the run. And this is a faster running back, of course. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, I think what it was is that they were giving up. They wanted to stop the run. No. They were going to allow them to run and not allow them to pass on us.
Yeah, I mean, because you're going to have, a good teams, you're going to have either one or the other that's going to prosper at some point. So which one were you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to sacrifice the runs, which really didn't equal out to too much except for yards? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But you can't give up those big, those
chunk gas. Look, Mostert had a run down the sideline, and we couldn't tackle this man. I think they had grease on him. I don't know what happened.
Well, when you think about this, I played in really cold weather, and when you factor in the cold, and it's like the hits feel like 10 times harder.
Yeah.
Your hands are numb, so when you try to grab somebody, you don't know if you're grabbing them or not.
Right.
Your timing is off. So it's just,
I get it.
So many factors, and he's so fast. It's like you ain't got time to think about none of that.
No, you're right. You're right. And I've never played football, so I definitely understand that it is tough. And it wasn't a snowstorm per se in the first 3 quarters, but it was cold. Yes. And we got to give some props to Tua. He came out, he handled it. That I was surprised the way he handled it. To be quite honest with you,
me too.
He threw the ball. I mean, even though Tre'Davious White had some breakups there. And I was fine with it. I mean, he got burned on a play. Fine with it too, because I think Trey White is getting into his legs. His legs is coming back, and we know it won't come back until maybe next year. But right now, he's not giving up a lot.
And I mean, all corners, you're gonna give up something every now and then. But like his percentages, even though he's coming back off an injury, his percentage of
you blinked out. Yes.
Yeah. His percentage of giving up plays is really low.
Yes.
So I'm cool with that. It's lower than them other fellas he playing with. We ain't gonna talk about that. But
I mean, Elam had a good game.
He really did.
I need Elam now to start.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think that solidified it. That game really was like, oh, okay, we see.
Because he can play press man.
Yeah.
He really came from college playing man. Yeah. And I get what they're saying. Sometimes I get annoyed with this Bills team because you sometimes baby some rookies if you don't see what you like, and I get it. But if you see Elam can handle, and yes, Elam was getting beat in the beginning of the season. But now this is playoffs now. You need to see what this guy can do.
Right.
And he kind of showed you on Saturday against Miami, he can kind of handle his own.
True. Because Miami, these are like the top receivers in the league, hands down. So if you think about it, not the top, the fastest.
Yeah. No, they're definitely the fastest.
They're currently the fastest receivers, hands down in the league. There's no arguing none of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. Him even doing anything with these guys, it shows that he's good. You know what I'm saying? They're recovering. It was really well. It was really well played by him.
Yeah, I have to give for the offense. I have
really
to give.
I love it.
I have to give it to the team. This was a team victory on the offense because listen, we talked about Dawson Knox finally showing up, and he finally showed up in this game. Big game for him. Big game for him.
Right.
Finally. Right. Davis had some catches there. Finally.
He did. He really did.
There's a little something going on Bills Mafia about Diggs being pissed off about not getting targeted a lot. But I mean, Diggs is a competitor and he wants the ball at all times. So I don't think it's anything with doing between Josh and Diggs. I just think Diggs is a competitor and he wants to win.
Right.
And his level of competition is so high.
It really is. It really is. Like, it's crazy. Like, I mean, because you gotta, in that position where he is as a quarterback, you gotta believe that you're the man, and that any like little problem that your team gets in, you feel like you can get them out. So just give me a ball. You know what I'm saying? So I get that. He's a competitor. He's one of the top competitors, one of the top receivers in the league, hands down. So I get that.
Mm-hmm. So for sure. Devin Singletary, Cook, great game. Cook, I want you know what? How many times have we seen Allen roll to the right, wait, boom, in the end zone?
Right. That was crazy.
He did it. That's twice. He did it twice against Miami.
Yeah. That was the one I can remember. Like
that was New England. He did it twice with Miami. because this one Cook, he did it with Stephon Diggs, and he did it again with oh my God, somebody else. I can't remember. Lost my train of thought. But I mean, if you don't know Josh, he's going to wait till the last minute to try to give it to you. Oh, he did it again with Diggs and the Jets.
Oh yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
So he waits. Yeah. I gotta give it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And you know what? The defense, they feel like the play is dead sometimes. They're like, "Oh, he about to run out of bounds. We just lazy real quick, and then pop."
Gotcha. And they said that. They said that the Miami players, when Josh was rolling to the right and they thought he was going out of bounds, they stopped running.
They stopped running. They literally you could when they showed like the still. Them dudes were like not just in running
position. Their hands was like, down and was just standing there like, yo, shoot. Yeah. And great catch by Cook.
Man. What?
Great catch. Yes.
Come on, baby. I like that. that. And
he's showing up.
He was so excited. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see him. He was so excited. Like he's just, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he's coming into his own right now and they giving him looks. And he's performing, and man, shout out to Cook.
It looks good on him, man. It really does, because I'm not gonna lie. Towards the beginning of the season, the middle of the season, we were all. I know I was like, all right, come on, dude, you come on, where you at? Is it too big for you? I need you to step up. And finally, like he's showing that this game it's not too big for him.
Nah, I mean, because you know what, you gotta get in there and you gotta first learn, how everybody works. This is a big boy league now, so it's like you got to get into your own, and it's good to feel those scars early on, so you can really like now he's performing. He's took those scars, he took those hits, and now he out here like, man, listen, I need some victories right now.
Absolutely. I like the fact that they sprinkled in the run with Devin and Cook. Devin had some great runs out there, and listen, don't get away from the run. This might be, and we'll get into this upcoming game with the Bears. This might be a game where we might rely on that run. The run game might be because of the weather. Right. Josh got so many different players involved in this game. Listen, Quentin Morris got a touchdown.
Quentin Morris' first touchdown.
Yo,
he was lit. Like, do you understand that? I mean, he played hard, man.
Yeah,
he played hard, man. He's a good blocker. He plays hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he got hands. I feel like he got hands.
Yeah,
for me.
No, he got them.
Yeah, he got hands.
There was no other place that no one could catch that ball but him. Josh put it in a position to where it was over the shoulder of the Dolphins wide receiver.
Like this.
And boom. Like
crazy.
It was beautiful. It was a beautiful pass.
For sure.
Man, I love that touchdown.
Right.
The last drive, Josh, they ran the ball. How nervous were you? I think it was six minutes left on the clock. First of all, Josh in this fumbling, we got to take care of the ball, man.
It's cold. It's cold, and he never plays with any type of glove.
No, he don't.
And I know, even playing in cold is tough, but now you have to like distribute the football in this. Like, you're asking for a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. You're gonna have a little snafus here and there, especially when you get hit. Like, man, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, that roughing the punter was a big momentum shift for sure.
Scott, we're gonna talk about
that. That's a fact.
I don't know what Cam Lewis is doing.
Hey, Cam Lewis. Hey, Cam.
We're gonna talk about it. Woo!
Look in this, Cam. Look in the screen. Look in my eyes. Hey, man, I'm done with you, sir. I am. Hey, you know what the messed up thing is though? I cut Cam's hair.
Oh, do you?
I did. I
because you're in.
Yeah, I cut.
Yeah, because he's from UB, right?
Yeah, I cut his hair one time, and good guy. I mean, ain't nothing personal, But man, your mess ups are huge.
You could be a great guy.
Fantastic.
I don't care. It's football, bro.
Take the jersey off.
These are W's and L's.
That's it.
Period.
Yeah.
Period. So
damn, man.
we got to protect the ball. Like Josh, and I know and he gets upset with that. So I mean, the one that Spencer Brown landed on, great, and then Josh came back and did the run. I don't know how many yards it was, but it was a lot. Put us in great position.
That was it was like
he's running. He's still running.
Was that like 60
It was something, bro.
It was a lot of yards.
Wild. I was like, y'all just gonna let him run like that. Okay.
No, let him keep going. Sure. I didn't even, you know what I mean? Yes. Listen, and we're gonna talk about that, Brian. Shout out to you, man. Listen, I feel like the snow showed up when it was time to get down. Like when the snow showed up, it was I felt it in me. I was like, oh yeah, it's on. It's on. You know what I'm saying? It's on. But we got that dub, and I just, when that snow came, I felt like everybody locked in. It was like, this is what we wanted the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I didn't see that, but maybe it did. I didn't see it, but maybe it did.
I think it got hit.
Yeah. And he doesn't wear the brace anymore.
Nah, he left that joint alone. So he seems to be fine. So
I mean, he was limited in practice this week, and maybe because of the weather, or maybe like Scott said, maybe he did get hit in that elbow, but yeah, he was limited today.
Maybe just to rest it, not act, have it act up, like just keep pushing it. You got to let that thing rest and eat.
Right. But that last drive was beautiful. I mean, Devin could have went in to score a touchdown, but he didn't, which was I loved. Put the clock down to as much as you can, to 0 to 2, whatever the case may be. And
you will not get this ball again.
You will never get the ball. If the Buffalo Bills don't know nothing, they know 13 seconds, and they know they're not doing that again.
We're not doing that ever again.
The only thing. So we're gonna let me back up a little bit. So that Cook play that they had going into half, no more seconds on the clock. Yeah. Then you come out at halftime. Then you get the ball.
Right.
You go 1, 2, 3 out. Like up and down roller coaster game, man. It was tough because they won the toss.
Mm-hmm.
This game.
And it was like that was all right. Cool. We come back out second half.
Right.
We got the ball. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go out here, score real quick, tap them, and then make it a extremely difficult to come back from that.
Right.
But 3 and out, quick. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh crap, here we go. Let's go.
I mean, and I love to see. Don't get me wrong. I hate that it's games like this, but I love the competition. I love the fact that now the AFC, there's competition in the AFC now. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills of maybe the 90s, the 80s and the 90s.
Yeah.
Or more like, where they're good teams.
Right back.
Yeah. So, I mean, even though I hate it, but I kind of loved it. So, it's definitely, this team is making the playoffs for the 4th straight year. We are in the postseason. This is awesome. Now we have to focus on Chicago next. But before we get into that, you got it?
My game, you got it, has to go to, I don't know. Who would I give it to? I would think that I would probably give it to, I got to give it to Trey Davis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Just because, throughout all this, you know what I'm saying, he's playing really good. Coming back from his injury, he's not letting no big plays go through. Mm-hmm. And he's been covering some really good receivers, you know what I'm saying, since he's been back. He ain't covering slouches. He covering the up-and-coming guys, the younger guys, you know what I'm saying? And he's been holding his own, man. So I feel like he, just dudes. I gotta shout my man Trey out.
Okay. I'm definitely not mad at that. My you got it is going to go to the offensive team. The wide receivers, all of them, they stepped up. I mean, Diggs had some catches, but Dawson Knox, we've been pounding the table for Dawson Knox, and Dawson Knox finally got involved in this offense, and I'm happy to see that he was so involved that he had 98 yards total.
Crazy.
Right?
Crazy.
And most of the time, if most of they can't cover him.
No, you know that. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. But it was crazy. No, go ahead.
And this offense is not tight end friendly. It's more, Diggs, Davis, that slot. Once we have a slot, it's not really tight end friendly. So if Dawson gets his number called, he has to make those plays, and his number was called.
Yes, you have to. Him and Quentin, they showed up that game.
Yes.
And and shout out to our guy Beasley. You know what I'm saying?
Even though it wasn't a lot, he was there. He made his presence known. Yes.
He made his presence known. He made it felt. Y'all know that, you know what I'm saying? He still got it.
Yeah.
He's still on it. And you know what I mean? Like he gonna come through when he need to come through. That's how he do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad he's back.
Yeah, me too. So our next opponent is the Bears. The Bears. The Bears are a little banged up going into this game. Their offensive line, Sanborn, he's on IR. Their cornerback Johnson he was limited this week in practice with ribs and a finger, I want to say. Thanks. So, and they don't really have a pass rush. So we'll see. I just seen this. This just came in. Claypool is doubtful, and St. Brown he's not playing, I want to say. I think that's what I read. But yeah, we will see. They're definitely a little banged up.
Fields is still out there, right?
Justin Fields?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Justin Fields is Lamar Jackson 2.0, man.
He's a runner, man. He's a runner. He's a track star. So
yeah.
I feel, but you know what? I feel like we as a team have the upper hand against quarterbacks like that because we have one. So it's like, I feel like they practice against a quarterback like that every day.
Mm-hmm. And they practice like that because, I think it was, who was playing Lamar Jackson? Wasn't it Isaiah McKenzie practicing as Lamar in practice?
Yeah.
So even though Justin Fields, he takes the angles differently than Lamar, and Justin Fields, I want to say, is bigger than Lamar, isn't he? Isn't he bigger? Yeah.
It looks like it for me. Like,
and listen, Justin Fields will embarrass you. He had a run last week against the Eagles. Nobody could tackle him. And we have tackling issues.
And we can't have those tackling issues in this game because this dude is a runner. He gonna try to take the game into his own hands.
Because if he don't have any weapons, he's just gonna take the game into his own hand.
It's just gotta be him. So we have to have a spy, definitely. And it'll probably be Edmonds, and you know what I mean, or Hamlin. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like, I feel like as long as we have the spy and we make sure we're good, we gotta tackle. We gotta wrap up. We can't let these guys, the 2 or 3, 4 people to tackle them. No, we can't have that. It's got to be 1 and done or 2 and through.
They have a running back, Khalil. Oh my God, what is his name? Do I have it here? I do not. He's coming off of IR, so he's a running back, and he's pretty good. He's a beast. Okay. And speaking of injuries, Mitch Morris is not playing. He's still in concussion protocol. He's out. Boogie Basham is out. Jordan Phillips practiced today, so that's a good thing for us. Jordan Phillips is back.
That's good.
Did you know Josh Allen has never played against the Bears in a regular season?
Sounds about right.
They played against them in preseason, but not regular season. So this is the first time.
I never seen that. That's what I'm saying. I was like, the Bears, like, we'll never play the Bears. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like either preseason. Yeah. I think the last time we played them was Peterman, and you know how that went. So
you know how that went. Jeez.
Yeah. The Bears are 3-11. They lost to, like I said, the Eagles. So they have really nothing to play for. But
yeah,
you know how
those
this
are the teams you're scared of, right?
Yeah, because they have nothing to play for.
Nothing. They just out here blacking out. They want to do whatever they can to stop you from
to
doing
ruin
what you do.
right to ruin your momentum, because we can clinch. Can we clinch the AFC?
Home field. I think we clinched the division.
The division, my bad. We can clinch the division if we win this game. So I mean, the Bills got something to play for. The Bills got something hard to play for because they can clinch their division for the fourth straight. Is it fourth straight? Right?
Fourth straight, I think.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, Justin Fields, he can, like I said, like we both said, he can run, but run for 4 quarters. I don't know if you're going to be able to do that against this defense, bro.
And we got a history of taking out quarterbacks. So
do you know Mike White is still out?
He tried to play cool, like, oh no, next day I was up playing with my kids, doing stuff with the family. No, you wasn't. Shut up.
You, sir, I don't know if he's going to play this season.
No.
Because they said it takes 6 to 8 weeks to heal.
A broken rib? Yes, it does. The full 6 to 8. Like
the doctor's like, no, sir, you're not playing. You know you got some broken. You're not playing.
Yeah, you might be tough up here, but hey, man, that's broke. Sorry.
And I want to say the reason why now the doctors are, you know why? Because the Tua situation, doctors don't want that over their head anymore.
Nah, heck nah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, you ain't getting me fired.
Because Tua, we tore his butt up. You understand me? And they put him back in. He got toe up again. I was like, see? You shouldn't have did it. You seen him with the little woozy when we played him. Like, don't do that.
Listen, I get nervous when I watch Tua. I'm not going to lie. Look, Tua, ever since I've seen that with Tua, I'm just like, bro, you make me nervous every time you get hit.
You know how how when your kid first start walking, always like running through the house doing shit like, ooh, Jesus. Ooh, hey, sit down.
Yeah. Definitely. Before we go into storylines of this game, did you see the Pro Bowls?
Yes.
Picks?
The picks?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, Matt Milano got, snubbed. Matt Milano is like maybe top 5 linebackers, maybe even top 3.
Top 3.
And he's not a Pro Bowler. And don't miss me with, okay, I don't know if you've seen it because you're not really on Twitter. So Washington, and I forgot the guy's name, he finally got a Pro Bowl. This player cried. So miss me with the whole players don't care about Pro Bowls. Some of them do.
Yeah, especially when you get your first.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, the Pro Bowl's corny, but
they're changing it up this year too.
Oh, good. Jesus Christ. Because the ratings have been so low the last, 10 years. I feel like it's been crap. You know what I mean?
think they're going to do flag football, or some type of skill stuff, which they should have done anyway. Nobody really wants to play a football game, bro. I'm done.
No. Yeah, I'm done. Like, once you put a Pro Bowl, hey, man, that's it for me. I don't know.
My season's over. I'm not trying to tackle him.
Yeah, I'm good. Y'all trying to hurt me. I'm trying to have a good summer.
Right. You listen, right? Because they already booked their freaking flights and whatever. It's like, I'm not trying to tackle this guy. Whoa, nope. Are you serious?
I'm going to hug him.
That's it. Take his flag, hopefully. Oh, yes. Thank you, Guy. Thank you, Chris. A special teams pick.
Who?
That's what's up. The guy that I was telling you about for Washington.
Oh, yeah.
And special teams, but let's just be honest. Bass should have got that.
Bass should be the kicker of all kickers. Like, he is for us. That's the dude, man. Like, anytime you need him to come through, listen, all you got to do is just.
He came in clutch against Miami.
Clutch. And
then when that snow was coming down, Miami was like, yo, we out of here. Like, seriously. We played good, guys.
Hey, wrap up the propane heaters. We out of here. Okay. We out. Come on.
Yo, they seen them big freaking flakes. They were like, oh, so this is snow.
Oh, this how you're going to close it. Okay. I see what you did. No. Yeah, no.
No, we out. Yeah. We out of here. All right, let's talk about some storylines going into the game. Josh Allen, strong arm. We know this. It's the Bears. It's supposed to be, and we're talking about weather in Chicago, but Chicago win, it's different, man.
Right.
That's different. So this might be a dink and dunk type of a game for Josh.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm not mad at it because maybe he needs to dink and dunk sometimes. He doesn't need to go always down the field. If you got it, great. But if that is open, dink and dunk all day because they're going to give it to you.
They really are.
They're going to give it to you. We talked about the win against Chicago and Miami lose to the Packers. The Bills win the AFC title again. The Bills defense isn't that great, so I expect for Singletary and Cook to have a great running game. Some stats.
Come on. Chicago's defense ain't really good.
Yeah. They're not
the best. I mean,
nope.
So I feel just hand the ball off, let them boys do their thing. Hey, Naheem, huh?
Wait, Mike, didn't I tell what? I didn't look. I said he was going to have a touchdown, but I said on a return.
Mm-hmm.
But he got a touchdown.
He got a touchdown regardless.
Yeah, I was like, he got a touchdown finally. Yes.
I was so
and
happy.
I loved it because they're getting him involved. Yo, he turned that corner. He's fast.
He is fast. I was like, ain't no way you catching that man as soon as he get the ball.
Yes. Boom. He was gone.
So fast. Yeah.
I love that. Mm-hmm. I loved it. Justin Fields has the highest rushing yards. He has 1,000 yards rushing right now.
Yeah. I mean,
in one season.
He rushes out of they need it, the necessity. He has to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why he got that many yards. I don't think if he had a good supporting cast, he wouldn't have that many rushes.
No, I think because they have a lot of cap money coming up this season, and they're going to give him weapons. And once they do, Chicago might be a threat. Once they give him, some weapons around him. Mm-hmm. Keys to victory. Do you got some keys, Mike?
I got the keys.
I'm gonna try to put that in there somewhere.
We got to.
Yeah.
We got to. But I feel like the keys to victory for the Chicago game is just to continue to play that short ball. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be windy. It's gonna be cold. Just, you know what I mean? Drop it off. Let these guys do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Allen got, as a whole, the team has to protect the ball in this one. You know what I'm saying? Cut down on the fumbles, Allen. You know what I'm saying? Don't reach for the stars in this one. Just play a game. Just play a game and close it out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Chris came in here with Josh has 700 rushing yards, I believe. Okay.
Something like that. Yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
That's a lot.
I mean, the difference between Josh, and I know you weren't saying any disrespect, is that Josh has weapons and Fields doesn't. Mm-hmm. But I like the fact they do design runs for Josh. I mean, I get it. Most people don't like Josh running a lot, but that's his game, and I don't want to take away from his game.
When you see this giant man running down the field, it's like when he did that huge run that he had, that was a thing of beauty, man. Like, these dudes looked nervous trying to catch him. Like, you know what I mean?
He was running, and I'm like, and he's still going. And he's still going.
I'm like, yo, they tried to tackle him a few times. It was not working. I was like, yo, okay, he going all the way, though. For real.
Yes, Fields is a man. He's definitely a man.
Fields dope. Fields is dope, man. I just hope that they get him somebody before he get hurt.
Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, I said I'm going to continue to say this because it's not resonating. And not that maybe y'all, Bills Mafia, not Bills Mafia, Buffalo Bills, you don't hear this podcast. But I'm going to continue to say this. Tackle Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills may be one of the worst tackling teams in the NFL. Bad. Tackle, guys, tackle.
Please.
You know, play day 111, discipline, gap control. I think also to run the ball. Like I said before, Devin may Devin is having a season, quietly having a season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Continue to give him the ball. Give him that rock.
Yes. Don't be shy.
And hand it off, right. And if you can't hand it off to Devin, give it to Cook, because Cook has shown that he can run.
And if you can't give it to Cook, dump it off to one of our stars.
There you go. And last, keep Justin Fields in the pocket and force him to throw the ball. Defend him like you do Lamar.
Yeah. So, period. And we do. We do to that little fella.
That little fella, you silly
fella.
What's your hot take, Mike? Give me a hot take.
Ooh, jeez. Okay. Hot take. Okay. Hot take. Edmonds gets 2 sacks.
Okay. All right.
That's a good one.
Jermaine Edmonds gets 2 sacks.
Edmonds gets 2 sacks. I like that.
All right.
Yeah.
My hot takes. I know it's going to be a running type of a game. I said Devin Singletary gets 130 yards, 2 touchdowns. The Buffalo Bills get a pick 6, and they win by 10.
Poyer?
Whoever.
I just seen Poyer. As soon as you said that, I seen Poyer grab that thing and just take it to the crib, and he rips off that arm brace and throws it in the crowd.
And then he goes and gets it because his wife's going to beat him.
I need that back, but it felt good at the time. But
right.
Throw it back this way.
Throw it back now.
Smell it, right. And throw it back.
Smell it and throw it back. Ooh, no, thank you. Sorry. Yeah, we talked about it. I said that Hines going to get a touchdown on the return. I was half right, but it's all good. Hopefully, I get it again. My hot takes will come again.
He needs to take it to the house before the season's over.
Oh, right.
Oh my God, T.
Right.
T, I might be in full tears. T. Oh, that'd be so great because
I think if he punch it, Mike, if he takes a cut, it's over because nobody can catch him.
When he had that run back that one time when he shifted the whole team this way and he cut back, I was like, oh, Hey man, he's good.
Chris said Jordan Phillips gets 2 sacks. I love it. I want it,
Chris.
Yeah,
word. I like that.
I like that too.
Yeah, for
yes.
Sure.
Yeah, Jordan's been quiet because he's been hurt. Yeah. He has to understand.
That man.
The first time he ran, I think somebody somebody picked the ball and he was running after the player and he came up limping, had a hamstring.
Yes.
Out. Second time, Mac Jones scrambling around. He tried to get a lunge at him. Boom, his shoulder.
Yes.
Jordan, you are a 300-something pounds player. You need to stop with the fury, okay? And I'm not going to say it, but stop with the fury, okay?
Or at least limit it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I know you feel like you small, but you're not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Be safe.
And Chris, yes, he is a monster when he's healthy.
The monster.
Like the first.
Shout out to Lawson.
Oh,
let's not forget that before we end this. Shout out to Lawson. You understand me?
Yes.
That man is electric. Okay.
Yes. He said, "Pay me,
please." No, please. Matter of fact, do it.
Did he get? He got cut. No, maybe it was the Jersey, the Jets.
Because he was up for. When he left us, he was up for the money.
Right. So but he went to Miami. They cut him. I don't know what it is. He went to Miami and he went to the Jets. I don't know how it plays out, but they cut him, came back to the Bills. He knows that they were going to play them both. He showed out for both the teams.
He really did.
Shaq is just, Shaq is going to talk his stuff and just be dirty and go after it.
Yes.
So, I didn't address this. Did we say he's a monster? Yes.
Yes. And I love every second of it, man. Just to see now, and with all those guys healthy, that running stuff ain't happening.
Yes, we like that.
2 picks, Kim. 2 picks, Kim.
2.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, that's a fact. He is a machine, man. He is a machine.
Sure.
I love it.
For sure. All right, so let's go around the league and we get out of here. Did you see the New England last play?
Hey, it made me feel good to be a Buffalo Bills fan, tell you that. Hey, what was he thinking? Like, sir, you can go to OT. You know, they got a section called overtime that you can get another chance.
It's 2020.
And you thought to throw it back to Mac?
Why Mac though?
Why Mac? Why? Did he look like he was about to be like, oh snap, give it to me, I'm out? No.
I watched some of that game, and the some of the game I watched was the last part of the game. So I'm like, oh, they tied. Yeah. Oh, they tied. They're good. And then I said, okay, what are they doing?
I didn't get that part. I was
Dude smashed his face into the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was like, no, what was that Mortal Kombat?
Oh, finish him?
Yeah, listen. Finish him.
Cause it's like, Mac, what you doing, little dude? Watch out. This is me.
That's
he threw it to me, not to you.
That's a big dude.
That's a big fella.
I mean, when you talk about you was at the top, and then you just
top, and you are now just sizzling like a hot, like somebody in the front, like drop a fry.
Bill said, I ain't call that play. Bill like, I'm
gonna tell you like this: as Bill Belichick, that'd have been my last game.
Yeah, you're not gonna make my legacy look stupid.
No, that was it. I can understand that we're not doing so well game wise, whatever, but that right there took the cake, and I'm taking the cake with me. I'm out. I don't mess with none of y'all no more. I'm done.
And he's playing against his old offensive coordinator, so he knows what Mac can do and can't do.
Yeah,
I'm like, this is crazy.
You can't make stuff up like that.
No, I was listen, as a Bills fan, I was happy to see it.
I loved it. I was like, ooh, that's the Patriots. Do it again.
Gotta say rest in peace to Franco Harris.
Oh, yes.
Pittsburgh Steelers running back. Oh my God. You know they're retiring his jersey on Saturday.
As they should.
It was going to be a whole ceremony. I mean, it's still probably going to be a whole ceremony. Yeah. But man.
Legend.
Crazy. Yes. Legend. Yes. Legend. Yes. All right, last. This is the last. This is definitely last. You talk about Cam.
Yeah.
Cam Lewis.
Yes.
Bro.
Go home.
Questionable plays, bro. The 1, bat down the ball. 2, running into the kicker. Cam, what we gonna do with you?
Hey, 3, I'm gonna burn his jersey. If I'm gonna find it somewhere, and I'm gonna burn it.
Cam, bro.
Terrible.
Yeah. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it.
I didn't understand it either, but I feel like
it cost us 6 points, didn't it?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Because after that play,
that was Tyreek went down. I think Tyreek went down and did a touchdown, right?
Yeah.
Didn't he score a touchdown on that play?
Yeah, he scored a touchdown after that.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, you might have to sit the rest of the season. I don't know, Cam, but yeah.
Yeah, he gotta sit. Sit.
But guys, listen, we appreciate you guys. We do. Go over and subscribe to Building Buffalo on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube. Go and check our page out
first.
Not your average, right?
Do that first. Then circle back around to Building Buffalo because we on there too. So double up on us.
Yes.
And then there's a lot of other great podcasts on the Building Buffalo Network, all Bills oriented as we like it. So go check everybody out. Us first, then everybody else. And you know what I'm saying? We're here. Yes. Go Bills. I love it.
And we have to thank you guys for commenting. Chris, I'm not going to even do it. Chris, Kim.
Appreciate everybody for coming through. Commenting. Y'all. Because Tia lists your government name, where you went to school at, So we appreciate everybody who come through, show us love, conversate with us. We love interacting with everybody who is fans of the Bills.
Yes.
And now, on top of being fans of the Bills, fans of us. And we love that. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all so much. And go Bills, obviously.
Go Bills. And also, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I think we got a comment here. Appreciate you guys again. Who said something?
Happy holidays.
Oh, Chris. Chris said, appreciate you guys. Thank you, Chris.
Absolutely. Thank you, Chris, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody for coming through, man. Happy holidays. Go easy on the eggnog.
Or the
don't
cojito.
Be so all that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so technical with wrapping gifts. They just gonna rip it anyway. And love yourself.
Yes, always, y'all.
Absolutely.
Peace out.
We're gonna take us out, right?
Yes, go ahead.
If you didn't know, you know now, I'm sure. I'm Mike. That's T this way. And everywhere we are. We in the place to be, Shop 143, and this has been Not Your Average Podcast in the 716. You heard the name.
You heard it. Peace, y'all. Go Bills. Peace.